Hi everybody, welcome back to Wild Beyond the Witchlight.
Hey, hey,
I have
hey.
no idea what happened last time.
It's hard to remember. It's been
You're
so
God. How do you not
long.
know?
Well,
Rare.
here's what I remember.
I just remember you guys blew up the witch's workshop again.
Yeah, we basically, Boyd and I went inside and basically talked to the witch and made a deal with the witch. And I basically saved one of her most favorite servants from death. And therefore, she gave me a new nickname that I could basically call myself. And the new nickname is just basically Little Healer. So I could just now call.
I can just imagine Razark all of a sudden yelling, "Medic!"
Doc, come on, man.
Magic!
Medic!
Oh, for real.
Sorry, I couldn't
But yeah,
resist
no,
doing that one.
anyway, so after that, then yes, we did blow up the witch's house after we freed the children and the elf and dwarf that were trapped in the basement.
Kanku.
Although the dwarf was an asshole.
That wasn't a dwarf, it was a red cap.
No, it was a Kanku. There was a dwarf and a Kanku.
Dwarf and a Kenku, yeah.
Either way, one of them was an asshole.
It was the Kanku.
Ah,
Yeah.
and that's where we
Well,
last left off. Running from the destruction with the children setting forth for freedom.
Oh yeah.
Well,
Wait, no, wait, remember, we brought a rocking horse with us that's missing its horn. His unicorn.
yeah.
Me and the Herringon being the last to escape, but most certainly escaped. Which is funny because we're both fast as shit.
Well, not really.
50-foot walking speed. You want to say that's not fast?
I don't have.
No, that is fast. Holy shit! If you can run like 50 feet per round,
Well, I can take
and that's like your minimum.
I can take a dash action, so it could be 100 very easily.
And if
Holy shit!
And if we had a tabaxi lying around, they could easily go. They could easily double that again, make it 200. And if they were also a monk, they also get to add another 20 to their base, which would get doubled twice.
Just imagine if somebody had Ritual Longstrider and was casting that shit every hour.
Anywho, but yeah, that's where we left off. I got Marigold. I don't have a dice tower, but I got my character.
As you guys are riding off the explosions, you could see what looked like fireworks launching into the sky. Pew 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 pew. As whatever weird chemical reactions were going on in that place.
Pretty
Napalm
chemically.
is napalm.
Oh yeah, that's right. I was telling Rozark about a liquid explosive from my character's world.
Yeah, napalm. You're covered in the stuff, and all of a sudden, say goodbye to your flesh.
I gotta find a way to draw that. Okay, as like I said for the demo, for the photo, I gotta think of having your character have fire somewhere on them or around them.
Just one shoulder, just a little bit on fire.
Yes.
A couple flakes of flame. Okay, now I got the map up. Cool beans.
But yeah, Marigold, as she's running, as she's basically being like, "How far do we gotta run?"
Like, let's get out of here, zoinks!
In the background, you just hear a Harrigan getting dragged and hitting rocks. Ow! 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 Ow!
Nah, the Aragon's fast too. Fast enough, at least. I wasn't dragging him. He was dragging me for a second there.
No, you're dragging him.
Oh, right, because we got on the bike. Yes, now I remember.
And the fact that he only has a 30-foot walk speed while you have 50.
I mean, we're on the bike now, so he's just getting
Yeah,
dragged.
if we're on Mortimer, that's gonna be worse.
Yeah, that's how we killed one of the hags.
And I'm pretty sure. Hold on, I'm gonna roll evens or odds on Jesse on this one.
I think he's up here just fine. I think he's up.
Oddly enough, Jesse looks back and she remembers the one time she messed up on riding a horse and got her foot stuck on the fucking not the reins, but the thing where your foot holds on.
That's called the reins.
Oh, it is the reins? I thought the reins were literally the fucking
That's the stirrup.
things that you on the mouth type shit.
That's the. You thinking the stirrup?
It's been years since I rode a horse. I used to ride horses a lot when I was like fucking a Todd.
Same.
In the
Yeah.
background, you just see pretty much.
But yeah, either way,
what's going on in your life.
But yeah, Jesse and Marigold remembers the time she was dragged by a horse because she messed up on getting on the reins. She's like, ooh, been there.
And
Remembering a time
eventually
where-
you see the admiral the admiral lets go.
I thought he was on the bike. No, whatever.
Yeah, I
And
thought we were all.
And you see him tumbling backwards, away from the bike.
Turn
The Sark
around!
stops.
Turn
The
around!
Sark drifts and comes back to him.
Deja vu.
Akira slide.
Crank that shit, soldier boy.
He
You
definitely
good?
looks beat up and in pain.
You okay?
I don't want to do that again.
Hmm.
Yeah, that was kind of haphazard.
Yeah, my grandmother's trying to call me.
Of course.
Hey, we're good. Yeah, sorry, we're good.
I think we should probably rest here for tonight. We're far enough away. We should be safe.
The Sark nods like, yeah.
Yeah, she's trying to call me again. I'm sorry. Continue, Seth.
I could already imagine her trying to call you again. Everyone starts like, yeah, we need some rest.
Besides, that's the second one you've taken down with an explosion. Now, I don't think the third one will be so easy.
Yeah, no, they're probably gonna
Probably
some sort
pick
of
up the pattern.
yeah. Why we didn't just kill him with an explosion?
They're gonna make an inverse oxygenator.
Maybe, I don't know. He's back. Isn't there like? Isn't there a way to? Is there a way to kill these hacks without an explosion?
Plenty.
Yeah, you can always just fight them like normal people.
They're
But that
tough,
risks
not
them
anymore.
casting magic
Well,
at you.
I guess
That's
they
the
are.
problem. How to kill them without them noticing us and casting magics?
Well, if you pay attention, they have weaknesses.
Right.
Also, just overwhelming force.
I mean, it's not like we can just choke them out.
Yeah, it is.
So, if I remember correctly, the last one, they believe they're fated to die during an eclipse. And they love theater. You know, I know it's funny.
What's funny?
They have a sun prop and a full moon prop.
I am back.
Back again.
Rosark's getting ideas, and meanwhile the player behind her is getting even more.
Anyway, I'm just gonna pass out now.
Well, I'm gonna get off here and come back on for a second. My grandmother messed up my sound. You guys all sound quiet. Hold on.
Great. Alright,
Well, you already see a passed out Haragon. His hat fell off.
Yep, you guys are better.
okay,
I can
good.
hear you.
Yeah, so, yeah, Rosark helps sets up a small camp. and she's like thinking, like, how do we get this to work? How do we not just blow up the whole place during an eclipse?
Could just beat him up.
No, wait, hold on. They think they're gonna die during an eclipse. And the fact that we now know that she has a sun and moon props, it's giving me ideas.
In a sense, I can make an eclipse.
No, I mean, again, she's fated to die during an eclipse. She believes it.
Oh yeah.
And sun and moon props. And she loves theater. It's oddly aligned, but I think I see a way we can actually do this.
Well, that, or we could attempt to try to run a siege.
I
He's
got a
passed
plan.
out.
Oh yeah.
We take the moon, and we take the sun, and we take the moon, and we take the sun.
Take everything that seems like fun.
No, then there's just like, you take the moon and you take the sun and you take this shotgun and you shoot her son.
Always so
Like, you
extreme.
take the moon and you take this gun and you fight that hag and you make her run.
The best
Sally's
way.
like thinking like, what kind of play could we use that could use an eclipse?
Well, there is one idea.
She turns towards Marigold and like, I'm listening.
Well, an eclipse doesn't necessarily have to be true. Like, to make something to look like an eclipse, we have one way that could be done, but it's going to be a little difficult.
How?
The Admiral, I believe, has a hot air balloon.
We could cover the sun with that, basically.
Yep. And if he raises it high enough, and with a spell to make it look like a solid object and not just a balloon, would make the witch believe that it is a solar eclipse,
Right.
causing her to potentially fear death.
Right.
Or we could just not have an eclipse so that she doesn't know that we're there.
Right.
Nobody ever listens
Like,
to
Wasark's immediately is thinking like, hey, Marigold, how do you feel about musicals?
Well, here's a question for you. Does, well, I'm trying to think of a fucking Western thing for this. Alright, here it is. Does a rattlesnake shake?
I think it does.
Yes. Do rattlesnakes not exist in this world?
I mean, there's a.
Not where I'm
We
from.
have. I haven't heard of one, but I have heard of like a. The Yuan-ti.
I have no idea what that is.
Terrible breath havers, that's what that is.
They're snake people.
Oh, and well, in my world.
Nagas. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking of. I think about Nagas. Yeah.
Oh.
You know, they're like top half humanoid.
Yeah, I know of them.
Nick. Yeah, I remember hearing about one who was a mercenary.
I know of them.
But the mercenary or the
Naga.
Yeah. I remember hearing about one. He replaced the tip of his tail with. He replaced it with a very shoddy multi-shot crossbow.
Agreed.
And,
I feel
and,
like
and if
I'm
it,
trying to-
Anyway, here the plan. That should anyway. But the thing is, we gotta try to get the animals' permission to use the balloon.
right,
And a secondary problem, it has to hit just right, with just the right amount of shadow. Otherwise, it won't be. Otherwise, it won't be seen as a true eclipse.
right.
Just move it real slow.
Hmm.
I mean, I was thinking like we set up a play, right?
Yeah.
And it's a play about her. You know, her history through her perception. You know, about the beginning, sisters take over the Feywild, losing contact with her sisters, and then meeting a funny little theater troupe. But closing to the end, while the fake ones watching the play, they get one of the pretend like the cast members in the like one of the play actors in the play. It's like a weird musical number,
I'm gonna
and
have to be
and
a
and in
because
and in sync
dancing that.
we in sync we both the in play and the real hag get abducted. We take them up to the eclipse spot, and we like
Your plan
make
is
sure
to
they
basically make a play of the witch and then to
end it
capture
for
the witch
real.
while we're in the play.
No, make the play sync up. Make a quick play, sync that syncs up with it syncs up with real time at some point, and then end the play as we end the hag.
You're trying too
Done.
hard.
Because here's one way that could be
And
done.
mind you, I think it'd be really hilarious if we kept the play going, a kind of a play thing going, while we kill the thing, while we kill her.
Even after we kill her, we just start singing, being like, "The witch, the witch, the witch of the Feywild's dead."
Yeah, yeah, something like that. Oh, man, I'm already getting ideas. She like sort of leans back and she's like thinking like, yeah. You see her tapping her foot to a rhythm.
Get this plan started, people.
Where are we gonna get
Marigold starts going over towards the Admiral, or whoever owns the...
Flying thing that could cause the eclipse.
Yeah. What's up?
Give me a second. I'm reading.
I can already imagine it's like that one meme where the guys make a conspiracy theory about the campaign they were just in. DM looks down at their notes. Not the story. Tosses that paper out the window. Writes down, but it is now.
Dude, I've done that.
Hmm.
Like I said, I'm gonna have to be stagehand or something because can't dance in anything this tough. My arm Murasaki. I like to eat Pocky with a little bit of Rocky. Makes me feel so damn cocky.
That one might come in handy.
Proficient in armor as instrument.
Okay. Well, I'll leave you guys to really figure out all the details on your own.
We were waiting on you.
Yeah, we figured out the details. We're gonna go
You don't
first
know-
get a plane.
You don't know the whole environment, though. Pretty
Right.
much. Though, pretty much, their Haragon friend is completely passed out. He seems to be exhausted from all the running.
And being dragged, so.
What you mean is this?
Marigold, how much damage does he look?
Nothing a good night's sleep won't fix.
Alright, because Marigold's gonna do some medicine, but if he looks like that good.
Hey, a long rest. A party on 1 HP can somehow pop back up on full HP. So pretty much,
Nice.
you guys
Yeah.
take a long rest. Let's see if anything happens, shall we?
Alright.
Take the first watch.
So, what do you think of this part of the idea that I just posted in general?
Nice, yes. The witch is dead, The witch is dead, my friends are fine, everything.
No, like the final fight would be just that song. See that song, like a rendition of that song.
No, let's sing the trench coat. Much better, much more fun.
Okay.
Like,
We're
so here.
pretty much as you guys are pretty much. So who's taking watch?
I'm taking the first one. Azimuth has volunteered.
Azimuth volunteered, so brave.
Well, I mean, it helps when I'm actually outdoors because that means I can waft up a fucking 60-foot wide or 120-foot wide cloud at any time that just slams down fuckers. To the dismay of anyone trying to sleep.
Yeah, no, Marigold is just passed out.
Okay. So pretty much. You'll hear a hoot.
Who?
Hoot.
I heard you.
Hoot. Hoot.
I can't do it.
And it's slowly getting closer.
I'm gonna cast light 20 foot in that direction. Or not 20 foot. Sorry, hold on. I'm gonna cast light in the general direction, which is touch, but so like 5 feet in front of me. Let's see if I can get some better illumination going. Yeah, that gives me a 20-foot radius dim light. Or hold on, 20-foot radius bright light with an additional 20 feet dim. Oh no! It's 40 feet if it's dim. It's 20 feet if it's bright. Whatever. Yeah, I'll do the 40 feet dim then. It's a cantrip.
In the distance, you can see what looks like an owl. All of a sudden, you watch as it like the owl strikes. Not at you, but at something on the ground before flying off with it.
How far away was it?
It almost struck like right in front of you, like it picked up a snake. It was a big owl.
I'll let it go this time.
The environment seems to grow seems to grow slightly creepier as you see little dancing lights in the distance, haunting and moving in irregular patterns as
Fuck
they
you, I'm the
slowly close in.
Fuck you, I'm the dancing light.
The colors are changing rapidly as they slowly encircle the campsite. Slowly as it glows closer, you see looks like something that you don't want to see. It looks like a giant tentacle monster with glowing appendages and a weird head.
I will prepare an attack action for if it gets within 20 feet.
There's multiple of them getting closer and closer, circling all of you.
Alright, fine, then I'll go ahead and strike the one that looks closest with a good old cold lightning. You're
I know
gonna
the
want to wake
pain.
up. We got company.
And this, you watch as these lights slowly circle around you. All of a sudden, they vanish, their forms completely disappearing as all light in the area has been snuffed out, including the one you just made.
No, that's fine. I'll make another one. I don't even have to concentrate on that shit.
Except you can't.
Then I shall call lightning down again and see if it illuminates the area for even a moment.
It does not work at all. It's as if magic has stopped functioning.
Alright, then we're gonna get the good old fashioned flint and steel out. Tinderbox. Light me a torch. I'm gonna keep concentration, if I can, on I'm gonna keep concentration on call lightning if I can. If I can't, then oh well. But yeah, let me light a torch.
So you light a torch.
Yeah.
I want you to make a wisdom save.
All right. Wisdom. Oh, good. I've got +6 on that. Let's hope it doesn't fucking do dog shit. That would be 25.
You see that this monster's literally right in front of you. You see razor sharp teeth illuminated by your torch. You see it doesn't have eyes. As it's about to, it just looks like it's about to attempt to eat you.
I'm gonna swing on that bitch.
Roll to hit.
Good old fashioned Warhammer style. Does a 18 plus 6 hits? Does 24 hit?
That easily hits.
Yeah. Usually. And let's see. I'm holding it in.
Sorry, guys, went quiet for me again.
So that's a D8 plus 3. 6 damage. I'm gonna say, guys, we got company. We got company. We have company.
What? Huh? What?
As if the thunder strikes didn't wake him up.
There was no thunder strikes.
There was one, or at least there was
Attempted
supposed
one.
to be.
Attempt.
Well, this was before all the lights went snuffed out, so you didn't say it didn't happen at that point. So I was like, okay.
Fair enough. Oh yeah, but do I see anything?
You see it's dark.
I
Very
don't have any dark. I actually have 60 vision of dark, 50 feet of dark vision.
Well, what you see You see these large monsters waving their arms around tendrils. You see gnashing teeth and lack of eyes. But for some reason, you can't feel the weave.
The weave?
Yeah, it's where magic's pulled from.
Looking through my stuff. Yeah, I just pull the crossbow, cock it, and then just wait. How big are these things?
They're big.
Can I shoot something nearby that isn't them?
Well, you can shoot Marigold.
I meant an inanimate object that can make a noise when I hit it with a crossbow bolt.
I'm like, if dark vision was the constitutor for darkness, I could also have dark vision. What the fuck?
You never brought it up.
I'm the only one who doesn't have dark vision. I'm human.
The only
Yeah.
thing you see is like one of these monsters illuminated by the torch. The torch.
Marigold's like, oh my,
I'm the kobold. We all
like,
have
and
I mean-
immediately, yeah, Marigold
immediately
starts loading
shoots it.
guns.
Right, Rosalka immediately shoots it with a crossbow. I'm gonna make that roll. That was horrible. That was a 9.
Like, what am I supposed to do every time it's dark? I just say, I have dark vision.
No, I forgot. I forgot kobolds had that.
Yeah. Well, it's a cave race, so most of them do.
Ugh. I'm starting to get tired myself. I've only been going for 30 minutes.
And we were also making character sheets earlier, so.
I mean, at the very least, we gotta fuck these things up.
Yep.
Anyway, pretty much in the back, as these things get close, so pretty much you watch as an arrow winds up slipping right. A bolt slips right between one of these things' tendrils.
Oh.
Marigold grabs her guns and immediately loads a fire bullet and aims at the one that's already illuminated and to light it on fire. Does 15 work?
It does, but as you go to fire, the bolt.
If you're gonna say,
The
if you're
bullet
gonna say my
doesn't
gun,
ignite. The bullet doesn't ignite. Fires, but it doesn't ignite. But it lights up the area. You see several of them. And for some reason, you slowly start to hear weird music in the background. Alienish. Pretty much. As the music starts to play, in the back they start You see they all turn their focus. They start heading towards the source of the sound in the distance.
I have to do that one more time. I'm sorry.
Need me to repeat
You
myself?
said they heard music and fucked off.
No. Marigold is like, so we just woke up for nothing.
Can't believe I wasted a crossbow bolt on this thing.
Well, we gotta at least hand it to the kobold. At least he did keep watch.
Yeah. I try to feel the weave.
What the?
They fucked with my magic.
As you slowly feel the weave return.
Praise.
What the hell happened?
There was these tendril monster things that just disappeared due to music.
Not those assholes again.
You know them?
Biggest pranksters in the Feywild.
Well, I socked one of them, and one of them got an arrow shot in them, so... Unless they're illusions. Well, no, they were doing some fucking anti-magic shit, so probably not that.
They're an abjuration. They tend to wander in here from the plane of dreams every now and then.
Oh, those types. Okay. Like the ones that just
They're-
come in just to screw with you.
Pretty much. And they fuck off, but the thing is, their presence pretty much creates a small anti-magic zone around them.
I'll show them just how
Though
magical
they have
my
eaten
foot is up
people
their
before in
ass.
the past.
Damn, if they haven't eaten people, we could use them.
Right. I mean, we
'Cause-
could make a good.
Because if they could stop magic, who's to say they couldn't stop witches' magic?
Well, it's not like they're the only thing. There's flowers for that, too.
You got this information from us
For
because...
how long?
I haven't seen one of the flowers. They grow underground.
Okay. I look
Yeah,
to the
no,
rabbit and I'm like, is there any such thing as magical sapping flowers in this world also?
What? Give me a sec. Let me wake up a bit more, right? When I answer that. I don't think... I've heard of them, but I don't think they're in the Feywild.
It's more of an Underdark classic.
Okay, so the one thing that could be potentially useful is not here. Okay.
You never know.
The-
The Underdark's got weird places to get in it.
Next thing you're going to tell us is that you're a fairy.
Ha! No wings.
Well, you might be able to find a portal to the Underdark if you're able to locate a face circle in one of the... in a cave or something.
I wouldn't recommend. Lots of bad voodoo down
Mr.
But-
Cobalt, you have an important task ahead of you.
there. Elaborate.
I say...
We need... Yeah, Marigold puts a hand on his shoulder and is like, we need you to find one of those rocks.
Which rock?
A face rock.
Face rock. Mm. Azermoth proceeds to start digging through his backpack to make sure he doesn't have any rocks that look similar to faces. Question is, does he find one? I'm not asking if it's the real thing. I'm asking if he has any rocks that look like faces.
That would be a heads or tails for you. Or even our odds.
All right, let me do. Let's say even is he does. I got odd. He does not. Nothing on me. Keep an eye out, though. I'll make sure not to eat it.
Good. Alright,
He licks his lips.
we gotta find a balloon. A magical sapping flower, or at least find a way to control those creatures. They seem to be controlled by strange music. Wait a second. You know, and this is like out of game here, but this is just a joke. You guys see Marigold pull out a fiddle from nowhere and starts playing it?
College of Spirits type activity.
And all around, you just see a whole bunch of faces starting to do square dancing.
Some people say man is made out of money. A cold bad.
Or man's made out of muscle and mud. Muscle and mud, skin and bones, got a mind that's rich.
Strong.
That's still copyrighted.
It's not.
It is copyrighted, but we are singing it. You know what I mean? We're not trying to steal it. We're not trying to make money off it.
We're just having a gay old time.
Well,
We're not looking for money. Why would we look for money?
You're allowed to make money
We
off
have
of
jobs.
people's music as well. It's creative commerce. It's playing their music. That's the issue.
Yep.
Wait, we can sing this but not play the song.
Yeah.
Anyways, we should probably. I think you're better off. You're most likely to be able to find something like that over in Yon.
Excuse me.
The
She
thing is,
like
Yon is quite mountainous and a hazard and a pain in the ass to traverse.
Isn't there a back door?
Your mom's a
The only
back
thing
door.
is, we gotta find a way in.
Marigold does something extremely odd, but she fully gives in to the Feywild and basically pulls a Homer Simpson and just like puts her back towards a bush and just goes inside it,
It's a completely
believing it could be a portal. You know what I mean, to the destination.
No, it's
Does
just
it work?
normal bush.
oh.
You find nothing.
Yeah. Then after that she comes out snapping branches. Okay.
And you feel
Not what I
superior
thought.
after coming out.
Okay, that not what I thought it was. Oh, hey, a puddle.
Oh. Well, you guys ready to start making our way?
We used
Yep.
we used to have stuff like that until the hags took over and separated the realms.
So how do we get across?
We're gonna have to find ourselves a guide.
Yep.
I am tired.
Our guide's knocked out. She points towards the rabbit.
Right, she's like, Rosark's just like raising her arms, like, yeah, it's not like one's just gonna fall right out of the sky or something. Roll for a circumstance.
Look, I don't know about you guys and your early interrupted sleep or whatever, but I've done a shift. I'd like a sleep.
Can I roll for convenient happenstance? Seth?
Yep.
No? Okay.
Marigold will take this watch.
I require the sweet embrace of temporary death that is sleep.
Oh yeah, that's right. The more sleep deprived he gets, the smarter he gets.
That is true.
The more affected by any the more affected he is by anything agent.
Before you go to sleep, do you have any ideas of the situation that we are in?
I think the play idea is dumb, but you guys should have fun while we're in the Fae, I suppose. Anyway.
Yeah. I mean, it's better than just going in, distraction, and then blow everything up.
True, which has already been done.
Twice. Basically twice.
Yeah, we got one more witch to kill, and that's...
And
she's gonna be
probably gonna be... Yeah, she's gonna be prepared for a nuke. Like a nuking.
Yeah. Well, Rosark, you go to sleep. I'm gonna be up for a while.
Alright. She gets back on the bed on Mortimer.
Yeah, once they go to sleep, Marigold does actually something secret that actually the group does not know.
Actually.
Mm.
No, wow. No, we're trying to keep it as much PG-13 as we can. Swearing is one thing, but that's another.
What, actually?
But we're King of the Hill, kind of. We're King of the Hill. You know what I mean? Level of PG.
Yeah.
Anyway, no, Marigold pulls out, like, goes through her bag and actually pulls out, like, I keep stopping myself because I'm trying to figure out if they would exist in this time period. A teddy bear?
Mm. Yeah, no, they wouldn't be called teddy bears, but they probably would exist. This wouldn't
It'd
be
be
as massively widespread as it would be.
Yeah, because I don't think Teddy Roosevelt wasn't president until like way later. Because Jesse's like from the Wild West, like after, like born like 20 years after the Civil War.
Jesse isn't from. I mean, Marigold isn't from the Wild West. Marigold's from the Wild West.
The Wild West.
The Mad
During his
West.
yeah, the Mad West.
If your dad shows up at 12 o'clock, I'll be scared shitless. Ain't nobody like the night train.
So tempted to have him show up holding a shotgun.
Yeah, Marigold closes his mouth and she says, "He somehow always knows. Don't ever call him out."
I was joking. It's not in character. My character's asleep.
Oh.
The full benefits of me actually being sleeping.
All right. So, yeah, no, Marigold is straight up. Like she pulls out like a teddy bear and unzips it, and then pulls out a pipe and a little burlap sack, and just tokes away. This is something her parents don't even know yet. Mind you, she's a 14-year-old girl.
Odd to specify, but go ahead.
No, it's because that's like one of my key things about my character. I kind of wanted her to be like a child, because rarely does anyone ever play a child in a campaign. You know what I mean, type shit. So I figured, why not?
Shouldn't you be more mortified by murder?
No, not where she's from. Like where she's from is fucked up.
And firearms and shit. Yeehaw.
Well, it's more like this. There are 50-foot snakes, living tumbleweeds that would rip the flesh off you as they eat it.
Yeah, I remember you saying that.
Yeah, no, Marigold's world's full of death. She's seen it. She's used to it.
It's best to find some comfort where you can.
Yep. Have you ever seen the movie A Million Ways to Die in the West?
No.
Yeah. It's
okay. Imagine that, but times 10. That's Marigold's world, because there's like
10
monsters.
million ways to die in the West.
You gotta watch the film, dude. It's hilarious.
Right.
Poor Azeroth.
In the meantime, Basar continues to have her little nightmare.
That's in regular D&D.
And once it hits Twilight, Marigold switches with Rosark. Well,
Yeah.
not Twilight, Dusk.
Dusk, yeah. And Basar takes her watch. And in the meantime, she's still thinking about that nightmare she had. While still fresh in her mind. Hold on. Let me check my inventory. Yeah. Trying to find, like taking some paper and just writing the entire thing down within its 2 parts that she experienced.
Alright.
You need a lozenge, brother?
No, what I need is proper decongestant.
Yeah, that would be good. Maybe an air filter in your house, if you don't have one already. That'll just fuck you more in the long run.
She writes down her nightmare as she then while she keeps watch. Yeah. Oh, I said her. So you get the idea, right?
Oh, sorry, I didn't say it before. Happy Halloween, everybody.
Yeah.
Oh shit, it is. Happy Halloween.
Oh, it just turned
My
Halloween.
favorite holiday. Ha ha. Spooky, scary skeletons. And I don't even have Raised Dead prepared. What a shame. Or do I?
You know, that'd be funny.
No, I don't,
Just
but I
seeing
could.
Azeroth bust out the Thriller skit.
I mean, lucky enough for clerics, they can change their fucking spells all the damn time. But I feel like that's a waste of a fucking spell that I'm holding into.
Actually, Marigold casts minor illusion of zombies and skeletons dancing.
It's a 5-foot radius, so it's just a shit ton of small ones.
For right now, I'm tired as hell. I want to go to bed now. So pretty much, I think the downtime episode would be good for everybody.
Yeah, this was good to catch up with the cast.
Yeah, we just gotta get back in the swing of things since we've missed so many.
Yep.
Though,
Now we're getting back in
Will
order.
might know. Will may know. Will might know someone who could guide them.
If there's a will, there's a way.
Well, as it is, happy Halloween, everybody. Thank you for coming.
Yeah, eat some candy corn.
You're welcome.
Watch fucking Nightmare Before Christmas.
See ya, guys. I'm going to bed.
See ya.
Peace out.